everyone, welcome back. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie, and also I have Catherine here with me because I'm going to change her into something more comfortable. Originally I thought I wouldn't make a video today because it's very rainy and gloomy here, but I looked at her and she was wearing her gorgeous little pinafore dress by Largina, but I decided I will change her into something more comfy since we're all just moping around in our loungewear. And I'm going to put her into this little mother care sleeper with bunnies and baby tiger. I haven't had a chance to put this little outfit on her yet. It came with a little hat. I'm not going to put a hat on her because of her hair, but I just thought I would change her into something more comfy. I know it's Sunday, but it's, as I said, it's really like rainy and dark. So hopefully light will be at least semi-acceptable in this video. And why I have Catherine here, I wanted to chat about something. A couple of weeks ago I had my live and I was talking about sold out, limited editions, rare kits. I kind of touched up on prices of them and on the market of those because blank kit market, especially the market with rare sold out limited editions, it's the whole separate part of this hobby. There is when we talk about reborns, we usually in secondhand market and selling the new dolls, selling pre-loved dolls, all that. When we talk about that, we usually only think about finished babies, but there is the whole another ball game, and that is the like little market within a market, and that is rare blank kid market. And I know that especially I've seen it on social media, on YouTube, and I always, that's one of the moments when I roll my eyes every time I see something like that. Roll my eyes so badly that I can see the back of my brain sometimes when I see these comments about how YouTubers, they think they're so special and they are these groups and they're snobs and they're elitists. All I have to say to these comments, which I usually don't even address them, it's don't hate the player, hate the game. Nobody here in a community made these rules, especially not on YouTube. This is unspoken or unwritten rule. It has been around as long as art of any kind has been produced in limited editions. And I'm not even talking about the dolls now. I'm talking about art in general. My grandfather, he's a sculptor and he was the co-owner of the gallery. I said it a few times on my channel. So I know this is a common practice in the art world. This is not only something that some greedy seller came out with because they wanted to charge more for their blank kit. Since the first time any art has been produced in limited editions, the smaller the edition and faster it sells out, the more valuable. Now, another myth is that these dolls are not investment. Let me laugh out loud about that as well, because yes, when we're talking about most of the dolls and most of the sculpts, it's true, okay? We lose money for most of the time when we buy the doll, and then on a second-hand market, the second we're going to sell it, we are going to lose the money. Unless, and that's, I want to put like a little exclamation mark, unless it is one of those few white unicorn kits, I call them, and they are rare kits. And now I want to touch up on something. As I said, none of us collectors, especially not here on YouTube, came up with this. This is not that we just made this up and we want to be something special or extra or whatever. This has been going on for years, even before I started collecting. that blank kits of sold out limited editions, especially the rare kits, and I'm talking rares, that means that they are not readily available. They're not available even after a lot of searching. You have to really know, you have to get lucky, or you have to know someone who knows their cousin to help you acquire these blank kits. And this is why I don't usually pull tops through the hair. And so that's and these kits are sold for a lot of money. Is it right? Is it not right? I'm not here to judge that. I didn't make the rules. I I'm not here to say yes, it's right thing to do or it's not right thing to do, or how these kits should be priced. Okay, like multiples of what, or should they be like should be the price be doubled or tripled? It's the same as with the dolls. People get upset when they see a Reborn prototype sold for $10,000. You know what? If there is one single buyer, there are billions of people on this planet. All this seller needs are two people, two buyers who will bid up to that crazy amount, and one of them will pay it. Okay, they don't need approval of the whole community, they don't need the approval of government. That's how it is. Buyers set the market, they set the value, and these kits, if people are going to be willing to pay all that money, they will be sold for that money. Now I'm sorry, I had a call, so it cut out of my video. So anyways, where was I? Yeah, I was at the prices of these rare kits. So I think, people are getting undone. They blame everyone around, including their aunts and uncles and everybody in a community, maybe channel creators, maybe sellers, maybe admins in Facebook groups. I always say, it's part of the game. As I said, don't hate a player, hate a game. I think we are all trying to fit in somewhere. I understand if a lot of rare kits are out of people's budgets, but to go and to get all upset, like I've seen in a couple of the groups, attacking the seller, calling them names, calling them greedy. You know what? Yeah, we're talking about highly sought, highly wanted, rare edition, limited edition that has been sold out for years. And yes, there are certain scalps that are investment. I will tell you something. I have been watching how the certain blank kits of certain scalps, how their value is growing actually. I'm talking about blanks now. I'm not talking about finished dolls. How they jump every year, how they have been sold 4 years ago for about $400 or $500. Now they're at $600, $700, $800, $900 per blank. So yes, I just say, it takes experience and to get to know about these things. I wouldn't get all upset, people. There are a lot of scalps for every kind of budget out there. I mean, new releases, they are all sold for normal prices. New releases, they're around $105, $110. McPherson's is shipping for free to US and to Canada. I think even they have free worldwide shipping if you buy if you place your order for about like 250, I think it is. So those are really, really fair prices for limited editions. Now I'm talking about. Also, they have like meg bucks and rewards for people who buy a lot of kits, especially artists can really benefit from those rewards. And you get really nice offers and even free kits and free gifts. So, there is no reason to get upset about these sold out limited edition kits and their price. And if you truly have the kit, and I'm talking about now, if there is really, because I've seen people saying, oh, that's my dream baby, that's my dream baby, constantly saying that's my dream baby here, dream baby there, and then you don't even see the doll, they're just sell it or whatnot. and you but if it truly is the scalp, now I'm talking about if truly you feel like, yes, I am in love with this scalp, I say save your money, keep saving them. That's how most of us got their collections or their blankets. Just save the money, and I can tell you there are constantly coming kits. People are selling them from private collections. As I said, I do it. I'm private collector. I'm not an artist, but and I have a collection of sold out rare kits. And when I was buying them, I bought them with full intentions of having them done. Of course, you can't have them done all at once. I can't have a lot of those. I can also afford to have 7 customs all at once. So I keep saving them and I keep kind of like planning. But as the time goes, the new kits are coming out, new techniques, and sometimes I just let go. Just recently, I sold 2 of my rare kits. And so there is always a chance that you can come across that kit that you want. But just don't be shocked, don't be surprised, don't be upset when you see that the price is higher. It is what it is. And as I said, I want to really just put a disclaimer there. I'm not advocating pro, or I'm not advocating against it. I'm just trying to report how it is right now at the market with blanks. And I'm going to, I don't know if I'll keep this on her. I found this little headband. I don't know where I got these. I think Carrie sent them to me. And I don't like to put headbands usually on my rooted babies. I don't want anything to pull on their, especially not on their hairline. So that's why I put my headband so low. Okay, so Catherine is all done aunties and uncles. She's my little chubby girl. Hopefully you all are having a nice and relaxing Sunday. I just wanted to come on and kind of explain this rare kit because I've seen some things going down on Facebook, and I saw some people getting attacked for, for no real reason. There is no reason to get upset. As I said, there are the babies and there are the kids in available to every budget, I think. And it is what it is. As I said, there are dolls that I will never be able to afford, or I would not pay that money, and I'm just not getting upset about it. I'm not calling people names. I'm not calling the sellers or artists. I don't go on hating. I just do, what makes me happy and what makes me comfortable, because there is no point of doing this hobby if you're not comfortable, if you're upset about your investments, if you're upset about the prices of the babies. There, as I said, there is the group, and there is the budget. There is the group, and there are the babies for any budget, as I said, and I think that's the main way how to remain happy and not stressed and not to go broke in this hobby. Just to come to peace. Okay, this is where I am. These are my goals in a couple of years. Don't expect huge changes, or I don't know what to change immediately. To get the dream collection like within a couple of months, and buying and hoarding the dolls and then underselling them because then you see another one and you kind of like it. Just try to find the time to know your own taste, and as I said, know your budget. Everybody has budget, trust me, everyone. And that would be probably it for today. I don't want to go on a rant forever. I just wanted to stop by and just to talk about this, because I also see I got these questions in the past. I also saw people discussing this, and I thought, okay, maybe it's time to revisit kind of this topic closer, and maybe to explain a couple of things to new collectors and new ladies, that there is no reason to get upset. It is what it is. And yeah, so that's it from me and Catherine and Charlie. We would like to wish you a wonderful rest of your Sunday. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.